Former President Jimmy Carter now lying in repose at the Carter Presidential Center in Atlanta, where the public can now pay their respects. His family accompanying their patriarch as the nation begins its formal farewell to the 39th president.
We will spend this week celebrating this incredible life, and a life that I think we can all agree is as full and powerful as any life can be. As someone said, it's amazing what you can cram into 100 years.
Earlier in the day, he traveled from his hometown of Plains, Georgia, his casket carried by current and former members of his Secret Service detail.
Present arms.
The motorcade making a stop at his childhood home, a bell there ringing out 39 times in his honor. Crowds lining the route as the late president traveled to Atlanta.
Man, in that motorcade, there was a lot of love on the side of the road. Every overpass had people on it.
Many just wanting the opportunity to say goodbye.
He did a magnificent job.
That's right.
He served humanity.
Yeah.
And that's what we should do for each other.
It just meant a lot just to be here and be able to bid farewell and pay my respects to him.
The procession then making a stop outside the Georgia Capitol building, where state officials stood for a moment of silence to honor the former Georgia governor and the only president to hail from the state. On Tuesday, President Carter will travel to Washington, where he will lie in state at the U.S. Capitol before a service at Washington's National Cathedral, where President Biden will eulogize his longtime friend. James Earl Carter Jr. will then return home to Plains, where he will be laid to rest next to his beloved wife, Rosalind, who died just over a year ago. The two were married for 77 years when she passed. Chuck Severson, ABC News, New York.